Okay, we shall go to our theory areas, and I would want us to start with August 2023, question number 1A. August 2023, question number 1A. Let me know once you guys are able to see that question. Let me know once you guys are able to get that question. August 2023, question number 1A. Once you get that question, August 2023, question number 1A. Outline 4 limitations of profit maximization as a financial goal of a firm. Why do you think in this case, ladies and gentlemen, is profit maximization not a very, very good thing? Why is it not a very, very good thing? Profit maximization. Why is it not a very, very good thing? And at times they carry many marks. Can get that kind of a question having 8 marks. So any 4 well-explained points should be able to give you the 8 marks. Very good. SC is telling me, you see, like if I were you, what I would do pretty fast, let me tell you how to revise. Let me show you how to revise these things. Let me show you how to revise these things pretty fast. Let me show you how to revise these things pretty fast. The ninja way, the RCM way. So like what I would do, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm the one revising this is what I would do. I would first of all try to write the answers down from my head. I will try writing the answers down from my head. Once I try as much as I can to write as many answers as I can, then, remember the method that I told you should always be using for studying. It's called the PQRST model. PQRST model. Yeah, there's previewing, there's looking at the questions, there's reading. So in this case here, for your case, once you have been able to give your thoughts to whatever questions, please get to ChatGPT. So ChatGPT, you'll be able to mention there 4 limitations. 4 limitations. Can even give it like 6, 4 limitations of profit maximization. Profit maximization as a financial goal of a firm. So then, of course, you'll be able to enter. Once you enter like that, and always try to tell ChatGPT that you don't have time now for what? You don't have time. You don't have time for a lot of reading. You want summarized. All right. So like you can see, the first answer they're giving us is short-term focus. All right. And I would want in this case to explain, ladies and gentlemen, it brings what we call short-termism. Because you see, profitability, we are looking at getting highest profits at the end of this year. How do we get highest profits at the end of this year? We shall be able to sacrifice so much. We shall not take our employees for team building. We shall not try them to grow their talents. We shall not pay fees for them, because anytime you incur an expenditure, then you hit onto your bottom line, the profits, you reduce your profits here. All right. So in this case here, whenever you're looking at profit maximization, it introduces what we call short-termism or myopism, where managers are only looking at short-term. They're not able to see very far. They'll not be able to invest in a firm's long-term sustainability. Yeah, like now ignoring quality is one of them. Yes, to you, so long as you make your high profits, the end justifies the means. Yeah, profit maximization tends to focus on short-term gains rather than long-term value creation. This short-term focus may lead to decisions that prioritize immediate profits at the expense of future growth opportunities, such as underinvestment in research and development, etc. Ladies and gentlemen, when you are looking at profits alone, you are not going to do what we call Mendeley. It's called Mendeley's principle of managing a farm. So under the Mendeley principle, you are supposed to look at all your stakeholders, map them, map them. When you are looking at profit maximization, who owns these profits? It's the shareholder. So it is why we call it the greedy model. We call the greedy model because you're only looking at the shareholder and not the stakeholder. So you'll not be able to do any CSR activities because you're only looking at protecting your cash flows, all right? So risk of ignoring stakeholders, focusing solely on profit maximization can lead to neglect of other important stakeholders, including employees, customers, suppliers, and the community. This can damage relationship and harm the firm's reputation, potentially leading to blah, 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 blah. Ethical and social responsibility concerns a singular focus on profit can encourage unethical business practices, such as exploitation of workers, environmental degradation, etc., overlooking non-financial goals. Ladies and gentlemen, there is this thought where people will always keep on thinking that money is everything in life. Is money really everything in life? No. Someone will tell you that, Mwalimu, I would rather be crying every day inside a Mercedes Benz than being all happy at the back of what? Here, a bicycle. Are there students in this case who believe that they would be better off if they are laughing inside there, or rather, even if they are crying inside, even if they are crying inside a Mercedes Benz? Ladies and gentlemen, this profit maximization thing is quantitative in nature. It believes that it's all about quantities of monies, quantities of monies. It ignores all the qualitative factors, which is very, very wrong. That if you're a young girl, you're only thinking of, for example, even if it's Zimbabwe or wherever, so long as there's cash to marry you. No. You know, life, there are qualitative aspects. You could be having like two ninjas here. Ninja A, fine, rich. Ninja B, not rich, but he's saved. Salvation. Is salvation a key factor, girls who are here? Or nowadays, it's never a factor. Is salvation a factor? No, the girls who are here, they need to talk to us honestly. The girls who are here, they need to talk to us honestly. The girls who are, they need to talk to us. The girls who are here, they need to talk to us. Why are they not talking to us? All right. All right. But I believe now that point is at home. The concept that even this time, or rather this profit model doesn't ignore, or rather doesn't consider time value of money. Yeah. Now they're laughing. These guys here, they're laughing. They're saying Mwalimu salvation is no longer a factor nowadays that somebody can easily change. So I just wanted to bring to your attention that you need to know how to use ChatGPT. Look at this question that was tested on December 2022. December 2022, December 2022, question number 1A, Daniela anasema Ngori, December 2022, question number 1A. I'm just giving you high level because I know you have exposure to ChatGPT, and I know students who study at RCM are hardworking. I'm so sure after this class, there'll be a ninja who will be able to go like to each chapter, looking at questions, theory questions from each chapter. They can even use now ChatGPT to produce highly summarized notes. Highly summarized notes. I believe somebody will be able to do that. And then, of course, you send those answers to where the group and even discuss them. I normally, envy you guys because of the kind of work you do in that WhatsApp. All right. So is there somebody who has gotten, in this case here, the December 2022 question 1A? December 2022 question number 1A. Is there somebody who has gotten that question? December 2022 question number 1A. All right. So they're telling us there, ethical responsibilities arise not as a result of legal requirements, but as a result of moral imperative for companies to operate in an ethical and fair manner. In light of the above statement, summarize 6 elements of business ethics in management of companies. In management of companies. So if I'm the one doing this, for example, first of all, before even you start looking at a GPT, is there anybody who can give me this in your own language? Try writing down. 6 elements of business ethics in management of companies. Before you go to ChatGPT, try in your own way. Try in your own way. Give me those ethical principles in management of companies. Mhm. Mhm. You guys, what you're giving me is very, very important. Fine, I agree, but that falls under what we call code of conduct. Code of conduct for accountants. So the code of conduct for accountants, this is now where we look at those 5 principles of 5 ethical principles. So the 5 ethical principles, we know them. Number 1, we have what we call objectivity or independence. Number 2, we have confidentiality. We have integrity. This is very, very popular also in your exams. You must have seen that kind of a question. We have integrity. We have professional care and due diligence. Professional care and due diligence. And then we have what we call professional behavior. Professional behavior. Very, very good. But that is now for what answer? For this answer of code of conduct for accountants. Code of conduct for accountants. Yeah, that we must be objective in our work. Objectivity means under objectivity. Objectivity means what you're being independent. We should not be people who are just swayed. No, no, no. We have to be independent and look at our assessments independently. If something is good, it's good. We recommend it that way without any persuasion, right? And a professional behavior, we shall not misbehave. We shall not behave in a manner as finance managers, which will be able to put our ISPAC body into disrepute. Remember a case of somebody who had taken one for the road in Zimbabwe. Yeah, and he was too drunk. And now this guy was down there. It was really raining in Zimbabwe. There's a lot of rain. And then, of course, now this guy was down there in the, I mean, it was a sad situation. And then he forgot to remove his accounting tag, ACCA tag. He had forgotten to remove this tag. So, of course, now when these guys of the media came, they were able to pick that this, I mean, there was some power blackout. There is a power blackout around here. But as my AFM students keep on telling me, Mwalimu, you need to invest. You need to invest in a solar. Do you think that is what Mwalimu should do, that I should invest in a solar or a generator? I mean, are you guys able to hear Mwalimu? Are you guys able to hear Mwalimu? All right. Thank you so much. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. When I build a new home, I'll ensure that it has got all those things. This is quite an old home that I built when I was 27 years old. Now I'm 46 years old. 20 years down the line, I need to upgrade and go to a house now that is green, which is very good. Very good. All right. Yeah, 27 years. Because you see, I understand the principles of finance. Yeah, I understand the principles of finance. And also luck. I think luck played things along the way because I've always held senior jobs. From the time I cleared my CPA, I've always held senior jobs. I've worked for a Swedish company. Yeah. I've taught in these universities. But most importantly, I knew how to save to sack course much earlier, because I know once you guys, most of you, when you get, for example, a salary, I'm giving you this story so that those guys can come back. I can now see we are 68. No, Elizabeth will overcome. So most of us, when we get jobs of say 200,000 or whatever, we start partying. We become party animals a lot. I'm never a party animal. Yeah, I'm never a party animal. Nilimaliza CPA nikiwa a bit senior, because my undergraduate, my first degree is in civil engineering. So I cleared civil engineering, but as I was doing my civil, as I was also doing my CPA. Yeah. But the good thing is that I combined my CPAs and finished them within 1.5 years. Yeah. So then we can continue. I think we can continue because we are saving this. These guys will be able to. So yeah. We shall overcome. We shall be able to talk about this financial management, prudence in finances. We'll talk about this after exams. I'll create one session. We talk about them. So elements of business ethics in management of companies. Those of us who have business ethics as a core pillar in our companies, what do we have? What are the key elements that are visible? The key elements which are normally visible in our companies, number one will be ethics office and officers. Ethics office. If you're working for a firm that has got an ethics office that has got full-time ethical officers, that means you're so serious with business ethics. That's number one. Number two, ladies and gentlemen, the other thing that you must have is a code of conduct. If you're here and you're working for a firm that does not have a code of conduct in terms of business ethics, that firm is nowhere. It doesn't even pay its employees very well. So there must be code of conduct which employees must sign. Very, very important. And in most cases, it must be pinned all over. It's pinned all over. All right. Then there must be an ethics committee. Ethics committee is normally comprised of independent directors, just like an audit committee. Yeah, so that if there is an employee feels that their rights have been infringed, they can always do what? A report. So they form a very good whistleblowing mechanism. All right. So we have in this case here, ladies and gentlemen, ethics committee. We have ethics training program. Ethics training program, that's very, very important. Like Kenya now, we are really trying. We have the office of the ombudsman, establishing an ombudsman. You guys, you must be seeing we have an ombudsman in Kenya. Ombudsman. Do you know who an ombudsman is? The office of an ombudsman? Basically like a moral policeman, a moral or immoral. Yeah, ombudsman. If there are issues, in this case, these guys will come in with policies, even interpretations like that. Then, of course, we have got other things like disciplinary system. There must be a disciplinary system. Power is back. Very good. There must be a disciplinary system. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I would want you to do, okay, what I would want you to do, please go to each of these chapters looking for theory questions. Each chapter, like 3 questions. Be it, for example, the Islamic finance, 3 questions on Islamic finance. Go to ChatGPT, get their answers very well. and then we get back to our paid groups. We have RCM paid groups. Let's discuss those things there. Otherwise, see you tomorrow at the same time, 8 a.m. Tomorrow at 8 a.m. We should be able to pick from wherever Mwalimu has stopped. Tomorrow at 8 a.m. It has been fun having you guys around. Thank you so much. And of course, hashtag is that we are taking help loans. If you want these RCM help loans, please call RISPA 0793 555 000. We organize your next semester, we organize your next year very well. Thank you so much. Please keep on. Otunde, I just wanted to, how do I teach at up to 1 p.m.? It will be too much. It will be too much. I would rather come just slowly topic like this and you'll overcome. After all, Tunde, once I leave you guys, I'm so sure you guys will be able to do things up to 1 p.m. yourselves. That is the essence of having a ninja, real ninja here. I keep you busy up to 1 p.m. and then you pass all of you. Thank you. Bye. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. And then I'm putting these videos on YouTube, my YouTube channel. Yeah. Then you shall be able to benefit. Thank you so much and bye.